Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore and this is Lobotomy Corporation. So we have our new item, it's with the training team right now. I did recruit a new person. We now have Aya Shimamaru, she's currently part of the information team. I moved Mima from the information team to the control team. I moved Ichiran from the information team to the training team. And I think that's it. Oh, also I moved from the control team, I moved Yuka down to the information team. So as always, I'm just trying to shuffle up items. As for the ego stuff, Aya is currently using the penitent's suit and the penitent's mace, and then the suit that Aya is wearing was what New Hoju was wearing. New Hoju is now currently wearing the Cherry Blossom, which requires, I think, Temperance 2? One of those things. Either Temperance 2... Yeah, I think it was Temperance 2 was required. Yeah, she has Temperance 2. So yeah, she's able to equip it now. It's actually very similar to the Noise. The only difference between the Noise and the Cherry Blossom is the 0.6 and 0.7 are swapped, essentially. So I believe this one's actually a little bit better at resisting white damage as opposed to black, and you know, the Noise does vice versa. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to point out at the moment. It's either that I don't remember, because it's been a few days. Been busy with work and other nonsense. So we have this new item. I'm not sure if working the item will trigger Old Lady, so I'm going to go ahead and find that out now. So we're going to go ahead and send Corbinian to take care of that. Go information team. Okay. A shelter that fully shields from the outside world, including light. The subject who enters the shelter from the 27th of March becomes immune to all types of damage. However, the effect does not apply to damage caused by 0991. Also, their HP and SP will slowly heal from the moment they enter the shelter from the 27th of March. Is that what it's called? Alright, keep going. I wanted to hit tier 2. Okay, so that's what it's called, and it's a Hiei version, or Hei version. 0991. So it's a type. It's referring to a different abnormality type. This one's T0982. Sustainable use type, huh? Okay, keep going. I wanted you to stay in here for a minute. What? Oh! We don't want to die like this. We don't want to die like this. That was the bullet. Oh. Escaped? Why, because we're not working? Yeah, trigger that. Okay, that's turned to 0. That's turned to 0. That's... yeah, that fired again. shelter still remembers that day. Or remembers that day. If the subject enters the shelter of the 27th of March while being pursued, they will become undetectable to the pursuer. Alright, at this point I just want to see how this plays out. Yeah, this is crazy. Is this from this room? Oh, you're gonna die. Yep, you got yanked to the tree. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and let this play out. Because I want as much information from this as possible. Alright, now we hit second trumpet, which means bad stuff is happening. Alright. The P Company wished to build the safest place on Earth. As such, the interior has a large amount of long-lasting supplies, which would allow anyone who stayed inside to survive for a very long period of time. If a subject remains inside the shelter of the 27th of March for 30 seconds or longer, the kill-off counter of the abnormality inside the facility will become 0. Such a phenomenon will repeatedly happen around other containment units until the subject leaves the shelter of the 27th of March. So essentially it happens every 30 seconds. Alright, well I'm gonna stay in here, because at this point I've killed everybody. Yeah, the only person that's alive... Yeah, it just keeps firing. Okay, got all the information I need. Thanks to the shelter, the selected refugees were shielded from the ocean of screaming and bloodshed. But the shelter, while perfectly safe inside, alters perception of the outside to be even more hopeless. It literally becomes the safest place on Earth. Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered from that. It literally is the safest place, but only because it makes everything around it worse. Much worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and retry. I do want that information, but the only way I would be able to get that information is by constantly swapping people in and out of that thing. Which is, as you can tell, not safe. As long as you don't stay there too long, I think it's okay. But, like, it says every 30 seconds, but the only reason I would even use this thing is, like, to escape pursuers or something like that, or if, you know, a global effect is about to go off. But other than that, yeah, don't want to mess with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Oh man, that escalated like crazy. Alright, Mima and Shizua both have glasses. Alright. Shizua, you can go ahead and continue. Actually, you think you can handle it, Mima? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mima. Make sure I'm picking the right one. There you go. Alright, and then attachment. Let's have... Star Sapphire work on that. And then Insight work, we'll have Shizua work on that. Alright, then down here. You have a glow fist, you do not. Yeah, you work on that for now. I do want somebody working on this. I still need to get the rare drop from it. And I think that's everything. So we'll go ahead and just dive right into this. We'll go ahead and try with Aya on the fragment of the universe, but I'm a little concerned about whether or not she can actually take it. She does have a little bit of armor against black damage, but not that much. Mocha, right? Yeah, Mocha, you were working on that. Okay. Ah, she got the pipe. Sweet. Let's have Hitate work on it next. That'll be a good start. Okay. We have a meltdown over here, actually. Attachment work. Let's send Futo first. I just need to keep track of who I'm sending. Other than that, it should be fine. This thing does white damage. Alright, I'm going to send somebody without a hat. Yeah, we'll go backwards, why not? New Hojo, you go. Good job, Aya. Alright, keep working on that then. Okay. Old lady's down to level 2 already. Alright, I'm not too concerned about the Dawn. Oh wow, you got it! Tate literally got it on the first go. Good for her. I will send Iren. Actually I'll wait. Okay, that worked out. Alright, everyone's coming back to their stations. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do attachment again. We're sending... we'll send new Hoju right now. Just to keep her out of trouble. She doesn't have a lot of health. Doubt. Okay. At least 2 of them. Alright, you. Yakuran, you should be able to solo it. And then everyone else. This thing's weak again. Super vulnerable to black damage. Oh wait, there's... Oops, didn't see the one over there. Oh, and there's one down here too. I'll let you guys handle it. Daphne, you go to a different room. In fact, all of you go to a different room. Okay. Now have Yakuran handle that one. Okay, Bjorkren's heading that way, that's good. All of you head that way. Head that way. Pretty much I'm just making sure no one's... Okay. I didn't want anyone to get shot by Bjorkren by accident. Alright. Everyone do that. Okay, we will finish this day pretty quickly, but I am going to show off the next ordeal, which I think it's still the same one. I think we keep getting the same one over and over again. So there's that, I guess. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Who was I gonna send? Oh, right, I'll send Iren for that one. I'll send Aya for that one. Moko for that one. We'll keep working with, who was I sending here? Oh, Mima, that's right. Mima, you work on that. Just do a work on that. And New Hojo, you can work on that for now. Alright, I still need 21 boxes to finish up that eco weapon. That should be pretty much getting us all caught up. Okay, so we have all the energy, but I'm going to wait until get everything else. Alright, cool, and alright, everyone, go here. I think that's everybody. And then, New Hoju, you do your thing. Okay, it's up there. Alright, I'm gonna send Bjorkren first, just by herself, because she's a monster. Actually, Bjorkren... Go that? No. What way are you going? Yeah. There we go. Okay. That twirl. Alright. Send everyone else now. You can go home. rest of you fall back. Okay, Cat, get out of the way. Yeah. Okay. Now send Byakuren. Preferably before she gets somebody killed. Okay. Okay, that's one down. Cat, get out of the way, I can't see. Okay, she dropped, yeah, dropped the Q counter by 1, but that's okay. Okay, everyone's taken care of. There are no more ordeals I need to worry about. So, real quick, you might have noticed the music kind of changed as things got worse when I was messing around with that room there. There's the first trumpet, second trumpet, and I think there's a third trumpet. But essentially, the as it gets to higher levels of alert, it gets a lot worse. That's why you get the debuffs on all the buildings and all that. So it's kind of important to make sure you're not just getting your people slaughtered, because as you start losing entire teams, it kind of does wonders to the community. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. I'm gonna do my usual grind, and then we'll continue. Okay. So I'm actually still good with the tree, and I still have plenty of people to go on the Happy Teddy Bear, but our gunman's at one quorum counter, or not quorum, kill-off counter. I think it dropped a point from, because I had to work on this a little bit because it did have a meltdown. So I'm right now up to 39 seconds on it. I had to use it twice, so I don't think I triggered it, but I don't know. Some other things, actually I might have, because yeah, some Q counters have been kind of dropping. But yeah, I don't want to risk that gunman shooting us, because that shot does tons of damage and pretty much can annihilate everybody. So I did accidentally fail the security team mission. I sent Aya to work on Letitia, and she almost did it. She was one tick away, and she panicked. So I think I failed that mission for this round. So I'll have to do it next round, which is fine. I'll have another quest to work on top of that too. So real quick, just to kind of go over some stuff. Mima has, she had the heart pin, but now she has the walkie-talkie. She got her little headpiece finally. Jazua got her headpiece finally. Star Sapphire got her heart pin and her glasses. Nihoju has gotten nothing. Kyoko, I don't think he had done anything. Moko hasn't gotten anything. Aya did get her heart pin. Nothing here, I don't think. And Hatate, of course, got the pipe, as did Byakuren. And I think that's everybody. So, we'll go ahead and just click work complete. Yeah, I didn't complete the mission. So, Justice went up a little bit with the Chirin. Temperance went up a little bit with Irin. Her Justice is now 5. Nima's Justice is now 2. Hatate's Fortitude is 2 for some reason. Chizua is ranked up. She now has Fortitude 2 and Prudence 3. Kyoko has Temperance, a little bit of Temperance and Justice, nothing too special. Star Sapphire's kind of got a little bit of everything, because she kind of worked on a bunch of things. Moko is at Fortitude 3. She's still trying to get a Glow Fist. Nihoju got Temperance 3. Yuka got Justice 4, and Aya got Temperance 2. So we'll go ahead and skip to next day. Alright. I think before, we used to, you know, after the item abnormality, I think we usually had at least one day off. That doesn't seem to be the case this time around. Many hands float in the bath. These are the hands of people I once loved. People have been committing sins from a long time ago. Why do they commit such a thing, even when they know that it is bad? That's not a flower. Order all the employees to get away immediately. I don't want to know, but I'm going to do it. Alright, T0551. Manager, did you hear the news? They found rodents in one of the restricted areas. This could be a serious issue. Rodents themselves are not much of a problem, but their feces and the cables they gnawed may damage the system. This is one of the reasons why security is important. You should remember that. I will personally deal with the rodents this time. If you find any rodents, please notify me immediately. You can tell Angela's serious because she opened her eyes. Thank you for doing me a favor, Manager. I feel really confident these days. Odd, I hear you have a new distraction. Hi, Angela. Are you talking about my counseling program? Yes, stop it immediately. But why? It helps employees. Oh, please, don't delude yourself. You're not really helping them. But what about Tiffany? My program helped her to cope with the stress. Tiffany? Tiffany Brown from the security team? That Qliphoth addict is no longer with us. She's what? She terminated her contract with the company in a very permanent fashion. She lost more than 90% of her sanity when she committed suicide. Of course she came to you several times. She came to you because she needed Qliphoth, not because she needed your comfort. You prescribed highly addictive substances like you were handing out candy. What about Netsatch? You gave him the substance as well. I authorized your counseling to reduce the stress level of employees, and you're only creating drug addicts. Netsatch, he told me that he would like to introduce the program to his team. You should have reported him when you first saw the symptoms. Odd, your compassion is only making things worse around here. Your program is terminated. And I urge you to take my advice. Keep your distance from others, especially from unstable employees. They have nothing to lose. They will do anything to get what they want. Unwanted kindness. As you know, employees here are promoted solely based on their merit. You should focus on building up your crew for progressively harder jobs. Promote an employee to level 4 or higher. That should be easy enough, though it doesn't count any of the ones that are already level 4 and 5. Alright, so the question is what do I expand? I mean, I haven't really finished with the security team. Let's do security team, I think. I don't know. It's hard to say. You know what? Odd's having some rough times. Let's upgrade her training team. Would you like to expand the training team first? It'll be helpful for you to manage the workforce. Yes, please. This will give us another slot to use. We have a nice abundance of law points at this point. Alright. So yeah, I still have to do the beer vending machine one. I don't think there's anything else to worry about. I had a very rough first day. I will recruit somebody, but I'll do it off screen. So right now, let's just go ahead and dive in and see what we have. Bath full of blood. The blood is always kept in balance. It never overflows. It contains despair. Unbearable depression overwhelms you when you look into the bath. At one moment it pulls employees into it. It bears no considerable strength, but employees suffering in crushing depression does not resist. It devours the employee until nothing leaves but the wrist. Ants floating around the bath are pale. They try to reach to you as if asking for help. Want to go take that care of that one, Aya? No? See, you're still a cheerful new employee. It's a way to stay positive. Oh boy. It's like the bed from freaking Nightmare on Elm Street, but instead of a bed, it's a bath. This thing is terrifying. I like how like the base description usually is like one line, like a sentence at best. And this one is like, hey, this thing is going to murder you, by the way. That's the base information. What am I supposed to do with that? Alright. So real quick, while we're here. Control team captain, bright smartass, pessimistic qualified person, timid assister, gentle employee, information team captain. I like how all my like sacrificial lambs are captains. Stuffy assister, cheerful defender, cold-blooded hunter, cheerful new employee, severe negotiator, wacky assister, radical qualified person, indecision new employee, honest smartass, prudent negotiator, sly elder, timid new employee. Alright, so yeah, next time we'll have our new employee, and I'm guessing this thing's probably hate ranking or possibly even worse. So I'll have to send out a high ranking person to hopefully be able to handle it. So, I am the Depressed Eater. This was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.